Hi everyone, welcome to this new episode of Ignition Time. Thank you so much for being a viewer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. Let's just jump right in. The state of Pennsylvania certified its results this morning, and Nevada certified their results this afternoon. So right now you'll see this article on your screen from Politico. Pennsylvania and Nevada certify Biden results as the battleground states make the 2020 election results official. And President Trump's legal and political maneuvers in battleground states, according to Politico, didn't work because Biden has won, and basically Biden got the outcome that the Biden campaign needed in those states. This is a significant setback for the president and his team because they mounted several legal challenges in several states, including Pennsylvania, including Michigan. Remember, Michigan certified their results yesterday. Pennsylvania and Nevada have certified their results today. According to new reporting, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf announced Tuesday that the Pennsylvania Department of State had certified state election results, and he had appointed Electoral College electors for President-elect Joe Biden, while Nevada did the same this afternoon. So Nevada has also done. These moves finalize the results in critical battleground states like Pennsylvania, like Michigan, like Nevada, and where President Trump was essentially waging legal battles to try and overturn the results of the Electoral College vote count and prevent Joe Biden from becoming the next US president. I'm going to quote Bob Bauer, who's a legal advisor for the Biden campaign. It's readily apparent to everyone besides Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, and Jenna Ellis that the election is over and Joe Biden won resoundingly. He also said Trump did not succeed in Pennsylvania and he will not succeed anywhere else. Now, keep in mind the State Board of Elections in North Carolina, which was won by President Trump, also locked in their presidential results today, as well as Minnesota, which is another state that was carried by Biden. They certified their results today. Now, keep in mind the Trump campaign is still saying that they'll try and get to the Supreme Court. Rudy Giuliani told Fox Business host Lou Dobbs in the past 24 hours that the campaign's theory of the case is to get to the Supreme Court in 4 places. Now, keep in mind, so far, no court has really decided in favor of the Trump campaign, so we'll have to wait and see if this A will go to the Supreme Court, B will get taken up by the Supreme Court, and C will get adjudicated by the Supreme Court in the president's favor. I mean, it doesn't look very likely that either A or B or C will happen, but we'll have to wait and see, and if it does happen, I'll be sure to report it on our channel. Now, in another astonishing story that also was released today, you'll see this headline on your screen, and this was also reported by Politico. California inmates receive up to $1 billion in fraudulent unemployment claims. $1 billion. Now, I've mentioned this before on our channel. The Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, the PUA program, requires a simple self-certification as part of the process of getting benefits. So it is essentially a little easier to hack, if you will. And there's been a rampant amount of fraud in the PUA program all over the country, but no state has been impacted as badly as the state of California. Now, keep in mind, California is a very, very populous state, so California does have a significant number of claims, and that is going to be accompanied with a significant amount of fraud. So what is happening is that sophisticated crime rings that are essentially involving inmates in California prisons may have stolen close to $1 billion in unemployment benefits in sophisticated schemes, according to 4 district attorneys and a federal prosecutor today. This just blows my mind when I think about it. We have our fellow citizens struggling to put food on the table. They're starving, struggling to pay rent, struggling to keep the lights on. We have individuals in travel, leisure, entertainment and hospitality who've lost their jobs through no fault of their own. We are seeing the long-term unemployment rates rise in the country. In other words, individuals who've been unemployed for 6 months or more. We are seeing over 20 million individuals on unemployment. Over half of those individuals on unemployment are on programs like the PUA program and the PEUC program, and these unemployment benefit programs are scheduled to expire at the end of the year. And amidst all of this, almost $1 billion in fraud is being committed in one state, in the state of California. Just blows my mind. In fact, a multi-agency investigation found that 35,000 unemployment claims were filed by California's prison inmates between March and August of this year, including that of convicted murderer Scott Peterson. I mean, I'm sure most of us know who Scott Peterson is, but you can look it up on Google. And at least 20,000 of these claims had actually been paid off. 20,000 claims had been paid out by California. According to the Sacramento County District Attorney Anne Mary Schubert, I'm going to quote her now, she called the scale of these crimes honestly staggering. And she said that this could amount to the biggest fraud of taxpayer dollars in California's history. She and other law enforcement officials called on state officials, including the governor, Gavin Newsom, to ensure that the identities of the claimants are routinely cross-checked against those who are in jail in order to be able to halt those payments, which, by the way, is why the state of California had shut down their unemployment benefits claim system. They were unable to accept new claims for a period of a week, where they were essentially re-engineering their systems, tightening security, and requiring more identity verification. And believe it or not, this is part of a larger problem. Federal officials had actually warned state authorities that many individuals, both in the United States and abroad, had used stolen data, stolen social security numbers, stolen personal information, stolen driver's licenses, addresses, to defraud the US government of, are you ready for it? $8 billion. So the CARES Act money that was intended to help those who needed the most, $8 billion of the CARES Act money, according to federal officials, was stolen by individuals in the US and abroad because they had stolen information. Just unbelievable when you think about it. In fact, police in Beverly Hills actually testified that they had launched an investigation after reports of out-of-state suspects attempting to buy luxury goods in Rodeo Drive using cash or multiple EDD debit cards. Can you believe that? And speaking of EDD debit cards, last month a rapper living in Hollywood Hills with the stage name of Nuke Bizzle. By the way, guys, I can't make up this stuff even if I want to. My imagination is not that rampant. His stage name was Nuke Bizzle. He was arrested on federal fraud charges because he posted a music video called EDD. He basically posted a music video, and in the video, he was boasting about defrauding the government. Yep, a guy called Nuke Bizzle, a rapper living in Hollywood Hills, was arrested on federal fraud charges after posting a music video called EDD, where he was boasting about defrauding the US government. I don't know if it's funny, if it's sad, or if it's just unbelievable. It's probably a combination of all three. And he was accused of applying for more than $1.2 million. One guy, a rapper, applied for more than $1.2 million in benefits using stolen identities, meaning he would apply as different individuals using different addresses, using different social security numbers, get the EDD money, and then use that. And some of these fraudsters went to Beverly Hills to buy stuff on Rodeo Drive using cash or multiple EDD cards. Money that is meant to be used to buy food, to pay rent, to be able to pay bills, to keep the lights on, is being used by fraudsters to buy stuff on Rodeo Drive. That is the world that we live in. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. You'll find a link to all of our resources in the description section below. I want to know what our viewers and subscribers think about the certification of the election results yesterday in Michigan, today in California and Nevada and Minnesota for Biden, as well as North Carolina for President Trump. I want to know what our viewers and subscribers think of the $1 billion in fraud attributed to prison inmates in California and the over $8 billion in fraud nationwide by individuals, not just in our country but also overseas, including rappers in California, including individuals who take money that is meant for the most vulnerable amongst us and go shopping for luxury goods using cash and EDD cards. Unbelievable, the world that we live in. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Also, you'll find a link to all of our resources in the description section below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. I appreciate you watching. If you learned something from this video, please consider clicking the like button. Please gently ignite that subscribe button, and please enable notifications. That would mean a great great deal to me. That tells YouTube that you found this content helpful. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. That's 2 p.m. Get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000, that's 70000. You'll get added to SMS alerts list moving forward. Now, if you want, you can also get added to our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. Once you get on our email list, you'll get important breaking news and important alerts about matters that are important to the country, to the economy, and to your money. Now, you can also follow us on Instagram. My Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. And then you'll get exclusive content specifically for our Instagram followers. You can also follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. That's ignition_time. You'll get breaking news and alerts from us on Twitter. So make sure you follow us on Twitter. Now, sometimes YouTube does not always send out notifications on time. So all you have to do is simply bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time. And then you'll be able to visit the homepage of our channel and check out our videos at any point in time that you want. You're not dependent on the YouTube notifications. Again, if you learned something new from this video, please consider sharing this video with friends and family. You'll find the links to all of our resources in the description section below. So make sure to check out our description section. Please comment below and engage with our community. We have a vibrant, we have a bipartisan, we have an intelligent community, and you'll probably make a lot of friends in our community. So make sure you comment below and engage with our community. Finally, if you learned something new from this video, please consider clicking the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications so you get instant updates from our videos going forward. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.